What is going on, everybody? We are off to see the wizard because we're going to check out Wiz Protocol today. It's a new token, fairly new anyway. I want to say it was released back in December, but it's part of a bigger ecosystem that's coming with Pulse Chain. And the Pulse Chain side of it is called Hocus Pocus Finance. I know if your Harry Potter alarms are going off, if your Wizarding World alarms are going off, if your witch alarms are going off, you're in the right place because this is Wiz and Hocus Pocus. We're going to check this out. We're going to see if this is any good. Now, it's a staking protocol and a liquidity protocol, and it's going to move between both the Ethereum blockchain and the Pulse blockchain. We're here to talk about Wiz today, though. Let's just remember, Hocus Pocus is out there for when it launches on the Pulse chain. This is not financial advice, but I'm always right.
It's your boy Bleeves.
All right, guys, as you can see over here, when you're looking at the chart, 4006 is about where it's trading. You can see that it really had the low volume. We're going to say that first of all. This is a project fairly new, had low volume, but we had a moment back here at the beginning of January where around the beginning of when everything started to go crazy, where the 50 crossed over the 200, and then it just went on a massive run, 5x'd, and then it started to consolidate right in this little lane right here, only breaking under the 200 SMA just recently, except for a stop right here. Now, you can see down there at the bottom, the money outflows are still in the negative, but it's starting to trend back towards the upside. Now, crypto market has been a little bit pushed around in the last 24 hours. So you can expect some downside momentum to happen at least a little bit. But I mean, let's zoom in and you can really kind of look. Not a lot of trading volume, so you can't really make an estimation on that. But you saw that crossover. Instead of seeing the downward pressure, it just moves sideways. And that's actually a great thing for it, because if it can move back up, gets just a little bit of momentum back in the positive, then in the 1 hour, this moves back over, and perhaps algorithm picks up on that, and we see it just kind of take off. Now, on the day chart, I can see the same thing. There's no 200 SMA yet because it hasn't been around for 200 days. But as you can see right here, it is trending way above the 50 SMA at this point. And that's a pretty good thing. However, I think we're going to see a collision. It's going to be interesting to see how it collides with that 50 SMA, which probably happens over here in the next couple of days. Now, that for the price action, we're done. But what is Wiz Protocol? Well, here we go. The Wiz is basically, it's the Ethereum logo with a wizard hat in it. And we've got a purple paper instead of a white paper. We've got a purple paper. And this is deep. I'm not going to get too deep into it, but we're gonna try to limit this and make it as quickly as possible. With what is the Wiz? It's a DeFi protocol running on the Ethereum network. The smart contract has no owner, has unique functions that no other protocol has. Protocol is created to onboard new DeFi investors to the Pulse chain network. The added complexity that comes with DeFi can create pitfalls for investors. Holders of Wiz will earn reflections on the Ethereum network and treasury rewards on the Ethereum network and on the Pulse chain network. To have access to the rewards of the treasury on the Pulse chain network, you have to configure your network with the Pulse chain ID settings. Now, Pulse chain, we're waiting for Pulse chain to launch. So right now you're just accumulating in your wallet the potential. Okay. Holders of Wiz can use the same wallet address which they used on the Ethereum network. Please visit the Hocus Pocus School for tutorials on how to configure your network. And that's going to be over here. And you can, in fact, when you go to the dashboard, you can actually look around on this, and you'll be able to see. I don't think that was actually it. I think it was the sacrifice here. You can see on the leaderboard over here what you're sacrificing in Wiz over into this Hocus Pocus area will tell you how much you have when it launches on the Pulse chain. So it says, why hold Hocus Pocus? HOC will provide a passive income simply through holding, and this is very, very much like Hex. There are two potential returnings from the holding the HOC. First, holders receive automatic reflections in HOC directly to their wallets. No additional handling or staking is required. This is a smart contract feature that works by charging HOC sellers a small surcharge. Second, the surcharge mechanism also sends a portion of HOC to the Hocus Pocus Treasury wallet. So that continues to fund the program. Now, why is this unique? We're going to go down here as quickly as possible. There's no admin keys or owner in the smart contract. There are rewards on the Ethereum and on the Pulse chain network. The reflections technique excludes the LP pairing, market wallet, and the dead address completely without keys. There's a burning mechanism, which makes Wiz deflationary. Also, if you use it with voltage change, of course, you burn an extra 0.25%. Contract recognizes every pool created by anyone, anywhere. Interacting with the Wiz liquidity front end allows you to completely bypass the surcharge while interacting with Uniswap. The surcharge is not attached to a transfer, but to the interaction of the pool. A timer during deployment where the deployer can temporarily fill the pool. Once the timer expires, the protocol takes effect and it can never be changed. Liquidity is fully supported by the community, which is a lot safer. There's no pre-sale or sacrifice in money. Strong community, complete transparency with all wallets. And guys, they've been very upfront about everything that they've told me so far. So the tokenomics, there is a total supply of 100 billion with 80 billion pooled. 10 billion is a community supply, LP provider supply, and a core community. And you can see over here the wallet addresses in case you want to follow them. And the buy tax is 4%, 3% to treasury, 1% to marketing. Sell surcharge is 3%, 2% to liquidity, 2.5% for reflections, and 0.5% for burning. Well, there you have it, guys. I don't know where you are, but the wizarding world is calling. Now, I've put $1,000 in. We're going to see where this goes. Just want to have quote unquote skin in the game, just to kind of feel out, where this thing develops and where it goes from here. And to be fair, we're going to probably be talking about Hocus Pocus very, very, very soon because we're waiting for that Pulse chain launch. But let me know what you think in the comments down below. If you haven't already, go check this out. I'm going to put the link down below. I'm going to put the description down below, and I'll put the contract address down below for you to go check it out yourself. Do your own research. I am not your researcher. I am just the marketing guy on YouTube telling you that I like what I see and that I put $1,000 into it, and I'm going to see what happens with it. You make your own decision. This is not financial advice. My name's Bleeves. I am always right. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we will talk to you again very, very soon.
I'm looking for the good life, good life. Sitting on top of the world, I wanna be shining like